Good evening, all. Today we will be focusing on certain important aspects for your public administration mains examination. Hope you can hear me. Am I audible? Am I audible? Yes, okay. Can you see the screen? Yes, okay. Okay, we'll start. The idea is these 5 sessions will be focusing on improving your quality of answers in while writing an answer. Okay, this is not a content-based approach. Rather, this is just a few ideas. Subhash, kindly choose Civil 360 IAS. Your presentation will be there. Can you please choose that as your primary? There will be a person named as Civil 360 IAS presentation. Kindly click on that, you will get that. Okay, the idea is to bring more quality in your answers. To you, how to use keywords, how to use diagrams, how to use commissions, and how to connect with the various topics of uh, paper 1 and paper 2. That will be the idea. We will be focusing on these 5 days. And today we will be focusing on how to use keywords and what are the major keywords in your public administration optional. We will go through the almost every chapters. The most important topics and most important ideas from paper 1 will be collected and how it can be used in the Subhash, kindly, I'll be removing you. Kindly reconnect. You have started. Is screen visible to all? Yes, okay. Then today we will be focusing on how to use the keywords. We will be identifying the most important keywords from paper 1 and we will try to use it in the paper 2 and all other chapters in paper 1 itself. And we will after that we will be moving to the paper 2 where we will be identifying the articles, commissions and similar ideas from the paper 2 and we can use these ideas in the paper 1. Okay, that will be the agenda of today's class. That we will be connecting using the keywords and how to improve the quality of answers using keywords. That is the idea we will be focusing today. So we will start with the chapter 1. Chapter 1, that is introduction. In this chapter, you will be having multiple theoretical ideas, especially different types of perspectives is there. Then NPA is there, NPM is there, new public service is there, then governance approach is there, different evolution, the period of evolutions are there. In this primary focus, most questions in your paper 1 will be from paper 1 and it will be related to paper 1. Even though it is not directly from paper 1, chapter 1, it will be related to chapter 1 introduction. So you need to have the idea of or you need to identify the various keywords and key topics in the chapter 1. That is starting with Woodrow Wilson. Whenever you study Woodrow Wilson, you try to understand the fundamental principles that is identified by Woodrow Wilson. That is, he has described the relation between business and administration. Why public administration should be equivalent to business. First one, you should be remembering this content and this can be utilized in your PSUs. Whenever you write certain answers in paper 2 related to PSU, you try to bring Woodrow Wilson. That is, administration is more of or similar to the business. That is, management of a business and management of administration is similar. Whenever you want to support the utilization of PSUs or whenever you want to support governments intend to use PSUs as a source of development. You can use, of course, you can use Woodrow Wilson's idea. Okay, business and administration. Second one is dichotomy. Whenever you have certain ideas related to the accountability, or whenever there is a question related to the checks and balance between legislature and executive, you discuss dichotomy. You say that the dichotomy within politics and administration, or separation of politics and administration, can ensure better accountability. This can be used in chapter 5 as well as in paper 2. Okay, remember these things. This is how you connect various thinkers with the answers. Okay, you may not be getting direct questions from all the thinkers. You may not be getting a question from Taylor. You may not be getting a question from Weber, but you can definitely use these ideas in paper 2 and the remaining chapters. That is, after chapter 4, 5, 6, 7, all those chapters you can use these ideas. Okay, then there can be a direct question related to Woodrow Wilson, related to the late emergence of public administration and reasons of the late emergence. All those things should be focused on in your theory part. There can be a direct question related to Woodrow Wilson as such. Okay. And another thing is, whenever you study Woodrow Wilson, you try to compare it with the Kaudilya's administration. Kaudilya's ideas, try to connect it with Kaudilya's idea. Whenever some question related to considering Woodrow Wilson as the father of public administration, you can discuss the ideas of Kaudilya, so that your ideas will be of better quality. You can finish it off with the Kaudilyas, even though Woodrow Wilson has the idea to initiate public administration as a separate field of study. You can say that the Kaudilya also was successful in identifying the most important characters of our administration. You can mention that also. Okay, this is related to Woodrow Wilson. These two things can be connected in your answers. Whenever there is a question on PSUs, or whenever there is a question on accountability, try to use these ideas. After that, there is a topic on Robert Dahl and three issues, or three problems identified by Robert Dahl. There is a topic related to this. Whenever you study evolution, you can identify there is three problems identified by Robert Dahl. Why public administration cannot be science? Whenever there is a question on why public administration cannot be science, or do you think public administration is art or science, whenever a question related to these or these kind of idea, definitely you should be following, or you should be mentioning Robert Dahl, because Robert Dahl produced an idea which is relevant to this. That is, you should be mentioning these things. There will be ideas, you have different ideas related to public administration being art or public administration being science. You will be having different ideas, but definitely call Robert Dahl. There will be questions related to, basic question related to whether public administration is science or art. In that question, you should be mentioning Robert Dahl. And another thing is regarding the same evolution, or whenever you study evolution, you try to relate it with the world history. Okay, whenever you write answers, whenever you write examples, whenever you write the reasons for certain types of events, or whenever you write development administration, questions in development administration, all those questions, try to relate it with evolution and world history. That is, evolution and world history should be connected. For example, in development dynamics, chapter 8, we will be having ideas of different types of plans for development, or initiated by developed countries for developing countries. In those type of questions, you connect or bring the evolution to this part, or bring evolution to these kind of plans. For example, during these plans, or Marshall Plan, be it Colombo Plan, any other plans you take, all these plans are happening during 1950s and 60s. In the same time, or at the end of this period, there is another idea, that is NPA, New Public Administration, is emerging during the 1968. That means you can say that new public administration is a output of these kind of studies or these kind of programs, where all these programs directly focused on implementing programs quantitatively, or all these programs focused on quantitative output. At the same time, NBM provided for values connects. Okay, try to connect these things with your answers. Okay, it is very important. Try to connect it with your answers. It is very important for your public administration paper. Okay, do not focus on a single idea. Do not focus whenever there is a question on, or if there is a question on no public administration or no public management, do not let yourself focused on that idea. Try to connect it with the all the chapters of paper 1 and try to give examples from the paper 2. Do not focus on a single point or single content to answer a question. Okay, if you are answering for example, what are the ideas proposed by NPA? What is the change that is brought by NPA? There can be a question really similar to that. In that question, do not focus only on relevance, value, social equity, change, etc. Instead of that, you give examples relevant to that question from paper 2. That is, whenever you give relevance, you say that the policy, public policy, you can bring public policy, that is public administration itself is public policy, and the relevance is the important key factors for a public policy. You mention various public policy, for example, GST. Okay, GST was planned during the initial phase of 2000s, that is 2005, 6, 7. In those era itself, GST was planned, but GST failed to reshift its strategy during the end of second decade. That is why the relevance being questioned. The same strategy cannot be implemented at the change time. There is difference. You mention this idea, connect it with the examples from the paper 2. Okay. Similarly, whenever there is a, whenever you can quote NPM, whenever similarly again in the case similar to the case of Woodrow Wilson, you can quote NPM while you are discussing PSUs or disinvestment. There will be a question on, there can be a question on PSUs from chapter 3 in paper 2. There can be a question on public sector, disinvestment of public sector undertaking, or there can be a direct question on Air India, BPCL, etc. In that question, you mention NPM. You say that NPM is nothing but, or disinvestment is nothing but the implementation. NPM, that is multi-stakeholder approach, multi-institutional or institutional pluralism. Use that. Okay. Again, in paper 1, you should be connecting, you should be having certain keywords, that is institutional pluralism, or the ideas of relevance, value, social equity, change. Try to use these keywords in your answer. All the keywords should be notable. I'll be sharing a list of keywords from each chapter. Definitely go through that. Try to go through that and to remember that. I believe you all have a separate set of keywords, a list of keywords for you. Try to use all these keywords in your answer, and just you trying to use these keywords in your answers. Then next part is, after NPM there is good governance, NPS, new public service, etc. NPS and good governance is there. In this section, that is NPS and good governance, try to connect it with the current or current importance or the focus on today's issues. Whenever you write an answer on NPS or good governance, try to focus, try to give examples on the basis of current issues. For example, mention climate change. Then terrorism can be mentioned. Of course, COVID-19 and related pandemic issues can be mentioned. In all these times, NPS good governance plays a major role, because NPS and good governance is based on participation or participatory governance. That means more people and more organization can participate in the process of development. The public administration itself suggests that the government should be focusing on service rather than, or there should be a focus on citizens rather than on customers. Good governance itself focuses on a multi-institutional pluralistic approach for governance. This can be utilized. Give examples whenever you write COVID-19 as examples, or you want to connect it with the multi-institutional paradigms or institutional pluralism. You can quote the ideas taken by Kerala government during the COVID-19 implementation, or success model of Dharavi can be placed, or Rajasthan can be placed. Identify certain success models related to COVID-19 and try to use it in your answers. Okay. And regarding NPA, there is a Blacksburg manifesto. Blacksburg manifesto is there. Try to learn that also. Then Philadelphia conference is there. Try to go through that also. Philadelphia conference is there. Try to go through that also. That is very important. You can quote all these ideas in your answers. Okay. This is an overall idea of paper 1. I'll be sharing keywords, the most important keywords from chapters. Each chapters tomorrow. Kindly go through that also. I'm not going through all the keywords. I'm just focusing on the most important sections and how to connect it with the other chapters. Next one is chapter 2, that is thinkers. Administrative thinkers is there. Okay, first one we'll be going through Taylor. Taylor has suggested for several ideas. There are first one related to the basic principles. Okay, principles suggested by Taylor, that is science, not a rule of thumb. Then scientific selection is there. Then developing true science of work is there. Then greater efficiency, focus on greater efficiency is there. Then cooperation, not individualism. That is also another idea suggested or principle suggested by Taylor. Then mental revolution is there. All these content can be utilized in a direct question related to Taylor. But these same ideas can be utilized in the paper 2 and other portions of paper 1. For example, a question on participatory management, or like Cut or anybody, participatory management. In this section, you can bring the mental revolution of Taylor. Okay, bring mental revolution of Taylor, because in a participatory management, there should be a relation between management and the employee, or the manager and the subordinate. That is, mental revolution is always critical, and there can be a topic related to, or you can use this idea of mental revolution and you can quote another thinker into this answer. That is, you try to connect it with the mental revolution. Or whenever there is a question on chapter 10, that is administrative techniques, you quote method study, time study, etc., and you can say that the organization and management part, CPM, all the ideas of those administrative techniques can be seen in Taylor's administration itself. Try to connect it, try to merge your answers with all the chapters. Techniques, you can definitely quote all the ideas, techniques adopted by Taylor. Then there is another idea suggested by, consider a topic related to neo-Taylorism. There can be a question directly from neo-Taylorism. In this, you can give examples such as the performance of pressure systems of TCS, Amazon, etc., or time study and motion study in McDonald's or KFC or any other organization where there is a direct stream of activity or fixed line of activity. You can code all these in your answers. Try to give examples relevant to the topic. Try to give examples relevant to the current scenario. Okay. In paper 2 also, these mental revolution can be utilized in police reforms. the major issue in police administration or administration of police in India is the pyramidal structure and a colonial, or you can say Irish constabulary policing system, or a public administration is considered as a force in the Irish constabulary policing system. So in this section also you can quote mental revolution and you can connect it with the community policing. To make an effective community policing system, we should be having mental revolution as suggested by Taylor. This is how you quote your first chapter or first paper in the second chapter. Or you can identify different ideas, or you can say another idea is bringing functional foremanship. Okay, take functional foremanship. This can be quoted in the regulatory mechanism, and this can also be used. Regulatory mechanism, you can say that India is still not adopted to the basic ideas of division of management or division of work or division of monitoring, because India directly follows an overlapping approach towards regulatory regime. That is, each individuals or each area should be governed by multiple integrated regulatory mechanisms rather than overlapping regulatory mechanism. You can quote Fredericks also here. You can quote the overlapping issue of overlapping of Fredericks here. Same ideas can be used by in different scenarios. Okay, try to use different scenarios, try to bring different ideas into the answers. Do not just focus on single viewpoint or limited viewpoints. Whenever there is a question on Taylor, do not believe that or do not try to answer every point from the Taylor. Try to relate it to the paper, to try to bring examples from the paper to how to implement these ideas in the current scenario. Okay, you can say that these time study or scientific management can be utilized in disaster management. Our disaster management is currently prepared on the basis of scientific lines. You can identify the necessity of scientific management in during the time of disasters. Try to use that also. Okay. Hope you are getting that idea. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Okay, and Fayol is also in the similar lines. There is no actual difference between Fayol and Taylor. Similar ideas in there. You can quote different ideas from Fayol and Taylor and vice versa. There is no issue. Then Gulick and Urwick. Gulick and Urwick is critical for your paper 2. The majority of Indian administration is based on the ideas similar to Gulick and Urwick. You can, for example, in take Indian bureaucracy or Indian policy. The major issue in Indian bureaucracy and Indian policing is the pyramidal structure. Very highly tapered pyramidal structures and multiple levels. You can quote the levels of communication, or you can quote the span of control suggested by Gulick and Urwick in the reform of bureaucracy, where Gulick and Urwick suggested that there should be maximum 5 or 6 levels in every organization. For example, in the case of policing, there is DGP, then ADGP is there, then DIG is there, then IG is there, multiple levels, then CASP, DSP, DYSP, then CAE, SI, constables. Multiple levels decreases the control over the organization. You can mention Gulick and Urwick during, whenever you mention a highly hierarchic organization, you can quote span of control. Try to quote span of control suggested by Gulick and Urwick as a reform. That is, Gulick and Urwick suggested that there must be, or there should be maximum 5 or 6 levels of administration or levels of organization for efficient control and coordination. That can be quoted. And another idea suggested by Willick and Ludwig is phenomena of change. Phenomena of change. This can be quoted in every changes, or whenever there is a question related to good governance, e-governance, self-governance, etc. You can quote the change suggested by Willick and Ludwig. There is locomotive change, there is communication change, there is increasing influence of international bodies is there, then increasing role of national governments is there. In all these ideas, all these phenomena of change can be utilized in your answers in paper 2. That is, for example, e-governance. You say that it is a shift in or phenomena of change suggest as it is as similar to the phenomena of communication change suggested by Willick and Ludwig. That is, faster communication means effective delivery of service, DBT. That means the ideas of communication has changed and it has resulted in the effective service delivery. Try to quote these ideas in your answers. Okay. Try to use these kind of ideas in your answers. Then there is different types of coordination, different types of coordination by hierarchy, coordination by committees that can be used. If there is a question on empowered group of ministers, or group of ministers, you can quote Willick and Ludwig's idea of coordination by committees. Try to use that coordination by committees. And decentralization. Of course, decentralization can be utilized. Almost every idea from Willick and Ludwig can be utilized in the answers. Then there is departmentalization by 4 Ps that can be utilized in different departmentalization process or division of mergers of different organizations. You can use these ideas. Okay, right. Willick and Ludwig is the most useful thinker in related to Indian administration or Indian bureaucracy. Try to use that in your answers. Okay, try to use the ideas. This is very simple ideas. You can definitely go. If you can definitely go through Willick and Ludwig, or if you are going through Willick and Ludwig, you can definitely use these ideas in your answers. There is no worries about. There is no complicated idea suggested by Willick and Ludwig. Just focus on the basic idea and try to use how to connect it with paper 2. This can be utilized effectively. Willick and Ludwig can be effectively utilized in the answers in public administration paper 2. Okay, I'll be sharing the keywords here also. I'm not going deeper into all the keywords because there is time limit. I'm not taking away your time to prepare. I'll be giving you certain notes related to these. Okay, next one is Elton Mayo. Related to Elton Mayo, you can just use some ideas such as arrayable hypothesis that can be utilized in a group behavior, head hypothesis and arrayable hypothesis, and how individual matters and how group matters. That can be utilized. That is in Mayo. Sorry. In Mayo, you can use head hypothesis in whenever there is a question related to a group behavior, or whenever there is a question related to participatory idea, or even you can connect it with the ideas suggested by Chester Bernard, etc., where individuals, different 2 or more individuals come to that form an organization. That is, organization itself is a herd or a group that can be utilized in different ideas. But the most important is social and psychological aspects of organization. In chapter 3, we will be dealing again with the same idea, morale, motivation, etc. In that chapter, you can utilize morale, the social and psychological aspects of suggested by Mayo. There is certain ideas, or if there is a question related to question similar to how morale or how motivation or how any other characters in the organization helps to bring efficiency in the organization. You can quote that according to Mayo, the organization itself is a social setup, and the social and psychological aspects of employees within the organization determine the efficiency. Interconnect with the various employees. If there is a question on do you think McGregor's idea or do you think Hurst's idea of motivation can be implemented in the organization, you can use Mayo to substantiate your answers. That is, Mayo already suggested that improvement in morale or improvement in the social and psychological aspects of employees will improve the quality of output. You can quote any experiment, great illumination, be it initial Philadelphia experiment, anything can be quoted in your answers. Just go through that and try to connect it. Social and psychological aspects of Mayo is the most important. You can connect it with the every organization, or in paper 2, of course, in paper 2 in SHG, what is the speciality of SHG, or how SHG improves the outputs, or how SHG improve the performance of women empowerment. In that, you can call social and psychological aspects of individuals. That is, in SHG, they will be providing with the similar ideas to all, and also there is a cohesion between the individuals that motivates the individuals to work in a group. That has resulted in better outputs in recent times. Quote Kudumbashree as an example. Whenever there is a strong bonding between individuals in an organization, there will be better output. Try to connect it with social and psychological aspects can be used in every areas where there is a group. Okay, and I will not be going through the contents of bureaucracy, because bureaucracy can be quoted in any ideas, or for example, there is collegiality, then representational bureaucracy, then all these ideas, direct democracy, separation of power, all these ideas suggested by Weber as a solution for alienation can be quoted in your answers. Whenever there is an issue of bureaucracy, you can quote that there should be a representative bureaucracy where the administrative oversight or administrative monitoring or the legislative monitoring over the administration should be stronger. You can call representative role of representative bureaucracy, or to reduce the discretions or reduce the corruption in the administration, you can call separation of power suggested by Weber. Okay, try to use Weber in all the answers related to bureaucracy. There is no separate ideas to connect it with the bureaucracy. Everything is related to Weber's ideas. Try to use that. Whenever there is a question related to the water, there can be question related to bureaucracy, directly asking for alienation or any other issues. You can quote all these ideas. But the most important thing is you must be utilizing the criticisms of bureaucracy while writing answers. For example, what are the issues faced by bureaucracy in India? You can quote corruption, you can quote politicization, you can quote any other, there is no neutrality, there is no integrity. All those ideas can be quoted, but try to use the criticism of bureaucracy. That is, there is displacement of goals, that individual does not know what to be focused on. There is alienation, there is iron cage of rationality. Or these criticisms in your answers related to issues of bureaucracy. Try to use the ideas from criticisms of bureaucracy. Okay, am I clear? I'm not going through all the ideas of bureaucracy here. I'll be going through the important topics. I'll be sharing notes related to the most important keywords, and I'll be sharing it with you. Okay, hope you are getting me. The next idea is after Mayo, then there is Simon. I'm not going through bureaucracy. Bureaucracy can be quoted in all the questions related to Indian bureaucracy. Try to quote Weber's bureaucracy and ideas of bureaucracy in all the questions. Whenever there is a question on bureaucracy in India, Indian administration, try to use Weber. Okay. Next one is Simon. Simon is also very important. For example, Simon's idea of programmed non-programmed decision. try to use it along with the Grisham's law of administration. Grisham's law of administration, that is, there is strategic and routine or strategic. Routine or strategic work or routine or strategic decision. These can be utilized in the district collector office of importance of district collector, or if you want to criticize the office of district collector, you can quote this idea, that is both Simon's idea of programmed and non-programmed decision, and also Grisham's law of administration can be utilized in district collector, where the district collector's office is being overstressed with the routine or programmed decisions, that is simple decisions, and non-programmed or strategic decisions is being delayed, or there is no space for strategic or non-programmed decisions. You can quote these in your answers. Try to connect with the Simon and Grisham's law of administration. Then, of course, the idea of administrative man. Whenever there is a question related to the importance of value, there is a question of administrative chapter related to administrative value in paper 2. In that question, you definitely quote administrative man. That is, Simon suggested for administrative man. Simon quoted that administrative man is, there is no economic man, or this viability, there is an issue in viability of social man. We should be focusing on administrative man, because there should be certain values within the administrator, and there should be a focus on output. We cannot be both, or we cannot be even economic man or social man. Try to relate to whenever there is a statement that you need to focus on values, importance of values in administration, you quote this administrative man. And of course, in public policy and all, we can quote the model suggested by decision making model suggested by Simon. Try to quote those issues. Or if you want to add certain issues in Indian public policy making, you can quote the issues in Indian public policies or Indian schemes or Indian programs with related to intelligence, design, choice, and feedback mechanism. Our schemes does not have feedback, but Simon suggested for, or Simon suggested that the feedback is very important. That is, performance management or performance evaluations of public policies is very important, or program analysis should be there. That can be quoted in your answer. Simon, all the topics from Simon can be utilized in various answers. For example, in criticizing classical thinkers, you can quote the ideas of proverbial relations of proverbs, myths, and slogans. That is, he quoted classical ideas as proverbial, myths, and slogans in the real life, or whenever those are being implemented in the real ecology or the real environment, it fails to provide empirical output, or it may look reasonable, but when applied to the real situations, it goes contrary. Try to use Simon as a critic for classical thinkers. That can be used, and then he also suggested for monetary and non-monetary influences over in motivation, moral, etc. He also suggested for monetary and non-monetary benefits. That can be quoted in your organizational influence or output of the motivation, moral, etc. of the individuals. That can be identified. Then, of course, there is orders, the issues of orders, zone of acceptance, zone of denial. This can be utilized in your answer. Okay. This is for Simon. Almost every idea suggested by Simon can be utilized in your answer. Then comes Chester, Bernard, McGregor, and Likert. Then Hargreaves is there. Next one, Bernard. Regarding Bernard, the definition of organization can be utilized more often. he suggested for 3 ingredients of Bernard. He suggested for 3 ingredients of organization. This can be used in chapter 3, that is morale, motivation, etc. That is, he suggested that there should be a common purpose, willingness to contribute, and communication. For example, whether there is a question, if you are having a question on equity theory in chapter 3, you can quote the idea of willingness to work. That is, willingness to work will be related to the positive equity, or if there is a positive correlation between the work given by me and others, then there will be more willingness to work. That can be quoted. And common purpose, you can use common purpose in relation with the subordination of individual interest to general interest. Common purpose with Fayol's idea of subordination of individual interest to common interest or general interest. Okay, connected with the subordination of individual interest with the general purpose. And of course, communication. Whenever there is a communication, you got 2 different thinkers, that is Bernard. According to Bernard, communication is the most important ingredient for an organization. He is considered as the most important ingredients within these 3 ingredients. Communication is necessary. And also along with that, whenever there is a question on communication, you got Peter Drucker, where he suggested that good communication is the foundation of sound administration. Quote, start with that quote or end with that quote, that is your choice, but try to use these, try to connect it with your answers. Connections are important in your public administration questions. And definitely there is points related to formal and informal organization, difference between formal and informal organization. If there is a question related to informal communication, importance of informal communication or importance of informal systems, you got Bernard and ideas suggested by Bernard. If there is a question on what is the role of informal communication, according to Bernard, informal organization within an organization will be stabilizing the zone of indifference. Got these, that is, informal organizations will be stabilizing the zone of indifference. And you can quote contribution satisfaction equilibrium. Contribution satisfaction equilibrium can be utilized. Contribution satisfaction equilibrium can be quoted. These contribution satisfaction equilibrium can also be quoted along with the equity theory. Okay, all those ideas can be utilized. I'll be giving certain notes related to this, the most important topics. And again, there is general inducements and specific inducements. General and specific inducement, this can be utilized in chapter 3, motivation, morale, etc. You can quote these ideas. Even in headquarters field relation, you can quote general and specific relation inducement suggested by Bernard. For example, a regular shift between or regular transfer between headquarters and field will improve the role of specific inducement. That is, individuals will be getting more satisfaction with the more role or horizontal and vertical rolling. Similar ideas can be quoted along with general and specific inducements. Then the ideas function of executives and all those basic ideas can be utilized. And the idea of total situation can be quoted. Then this is regarding Bernard. The next one is M.B. Foley. M.B. Foley, most probably you will be having direct questions from M.B. Foley. Evaluating the ideas of M.B. Foley, there can be a direct question. But M.B. Foley's ideas can be used in paper 2. Okay, in paper 2, you can use M.B. Foley's ideas. For example, you can use Article 263, Article 262, then role of Niti Aayog, Zonal Council, etc. as a conflict resolution models where we'll be focusing on integration. That is, every individuals will be GST council, of course, GST council. These can be quoted as a model or examples for integration, where different parties will be joined together to resolve the issues. For example, Interstate Council is there, River Water Disputes is there, Niti Aayog is there, Zonal Council is there, and GST councils are there. This can be quoted in your answers. This can be quoted as your answers in relation to the MB4A's integration as a conflict resolution model. Then all the ideas from MB4A can be utilized. For example, the circular response. Circular response can be utilized in improving accountability and reducing or improving the grievance redressal mechanism. You can use circular response. You can use circular response as a solution for failure of grievance redressal mechanism in India. Similarly, then there is coercive control and coactive control. This can be utilized in police reforms. That is, currently we are focusing on coercive control, while community policing suggested for coactive control. Currently we are focusing on coercive control, that is ICPS, Irish Constabulary Policing System. In coactive control, we will be focusing on community policing or Metropolitan Movie System. Okay, that can be quoted. MB4A's ideas can be quoted as your solution for the issues in public administration. She is kind of forward-looking. There can be a direct question related to the same idea MB4A. At the same time, these ideas should be quoted in the paper too. Solution for various issues in public administration or Indian administration. You can quote, definitely quote MB4A. Try to quote MB4A in your answers. Okay. Then there is Likert and Hargreaves, McGregor, etc. is there. In that, related to Likert, McGregor, and Hargreaves, there are certain concepts in all these three. There are certain concepts that can be quoted in your answers. For example, importance of rational emotive managers. Focus on that. Whenever there is a question related to the emotional aspects or psychological aspects of or social aspects of organization, you should be quoting the importance of rational emotive managers. Or if the question on informal organizations, or if there is a question on informal organization, you can quote the McGregor's ideas of requirement of rational emotive managers. Rational emotive managers, where the manager should be working along with the organization and working on the basis of rational emotive nature and having a cosmology of managerial cosmology, or try to merge all these ideas with your informal organization. Then related to Hargreaves, there is maturity immaturity paradigm. Maturity immaturity paradigm. This can be quoted in your relation between politicians and administration. This is also stated by second ARC. That can also be quoted. Then related to the Likert, where there is an idea of linking pin model is there. In this, sorry. For example, if you have a question on governor, you can quote governor as a linking pin between central government and state government. Wherever there is a three-tier of systems or three-tier of system, you can quote this linking pin model. Definitely you should be trying to use these kind of ideas in your answers. You should be focusing on implementing these kind of answers and ideas in your answers. Tomorrow we will be learning about certain diagrams, how to use these diagrams similar to this linking pin model. We will be focusing on certain diagrams that can be utilized in your answers. That is related. All these Likert being Hargreaves, Likert, or McGregor, you can definitely use this. Then there is transactional influence by McGregor. This can be quoted in organizations, chapter 3, chapter 4, etc. Administrative behavior and organizations, etc. How transactional behavior will improve the quality of organization or improves organizational efficiency. And then coercive control and self-control suggested by McGregor can be utilized along with the MB Foley's idea. And then there is 3 different types of ideas suggested by win-win, win-lose. All those ideas can be utilized along with the conflict resolution. And of course, theory X and theory Y that can be utilized. You can say policing, you can say Indian police force theory X type of administration that can be quoted in the answers. Okay, that is from paper 2. That is from chapter 2. Then paper 3, chapter 3. Related to chapter 3, there will be a question directly from chapter 3, and also if a question generally related to Indian administration is there, you quote the ideas from chapter 3. For example, what is the reason for corruption in India, or what is the reason for inefficient working of organizations is there in India? You can quote morale, motivation, all those ideas, morale and motivation and communication between individuals and the issues within the organization. All those can be quoted in the Indian bureaucracy. Try to use these content in your answer. For example, in 2016 or 17, there was a question on what is the reason for NPA. You can quote these ideas in the answers. You should not be giving economics type of answers. In paper 2, all the questions will be directly based on directly or indirectly similar to the GS. You may be having a tendency to write the same answers in the lines of GS, but the idea should be giving a relation with the paper 1. If there is a question on what is the why Indian PSUs often fail, okay, that can be a question. You can quote, most of the Indian PSUs still have IAS officers as their head. They lack morale or motivation to develop the organization. That has resulted in management failure and thus failed in developing efficiency or effectiveness. All these can be quoted. All the ideas from chapter 3 should be utilized in issues related to Indian administration. And related to chapter 4, try to use system or the role of ecology in the organization. How entropy, you can quote the issues of entropy in the organizational development. For example, LPG reforms. In paper 2, you can use LPG reforms was a result of developing entropy in the environment. For example, during the 1980s or end period of 1980s, there was developing a positive entropy development due to balance of payment crisis. And whenever there is, according to systems theory, whenever there is a change in entropy or whenever there is a development of positive entropy, the system will be moving into chaos and our system will be moving to a higher stable level. That is, system will be moving to higher stable level. That is why with adoption of LPG reforms, Indian economy moved to higher stable level. That is, BOP is the entropy developed during those period, and it has resulted in positive entropy, and that made the Indian economy and Indian society to move to a higher entropy level with support of LPG reforms. All reforms can be quoted in this line that is related to entropy. For example, GST, you can quote the development of multiple taxation or multiple levels of taxation in administration has developed a positive entropy, and this has led to adoption of newer strategy, that is GST, to escape from the positive entropy. Farmers bill, there can be you can go to farmers bill, that is MSB is often criticized for several issues, and we adopted. This has resulted in positive entropy in the form of middlemen, loss to farmers, laws to government through the process of MSP, e-adopter form must be moved to another level. Okay, you can quote, definitely quote all these ideas. All the ideas from systems theory, that is, the ideas suggested by systems theory can be utilized in your answers. That is, be it hemostasis or homeostasis, that can be utilized in your answers. Try to use all those content in your answers. Then headquarters field relation is there in chapter 4. This can be quoted in secretariat and directorate system in India. You can add ideas related to issues of headquarters field relationships in the answers. Okay. Related to this is related to chapter 4. Try to go through the contents in systems theory and headquarters field relationship. There is long finger, short arm, short finger, long arm, all fingers types of headquarters field relationship. Try to identify various issues and try to relate it with the Indian administration. Okay, that is very simple. Just go through, just try to revise your content. Do not go through any new content, just revise your notes and just focus on improving the quality of answers. And next thing is regarding chapter 5 and 6. Chapter 5 and 6 should not be learned without the examples from paper 2. Every answers in chapter 5 and chapter 6 should be focused on, or should be on the basis of examples from paper 2. Accountability, you mention, or the role of NGO in accountability, you mention all the NGOs. There can be a question on COVID related issues and accountability on the governance. Try to use the examples from current scenario. Try to use examples. I will be taking another session on examples. Try to how to use examples. We will be giving an evaluation of PIB for the past 1.5 years, and then we will be analyzing various examples and how to use that. And in the coming days, we will also evaluate or identify various diagrams that can be utilized in the answers. Okay, this is regarding paper chapter 5 and chapter 6. You should be definitely focusing on paper 2. Your answer should be based on the ideas from the paper 2. Your examples, your case study should be there in writing answers. And related to the rule of law, whenever there is a question on the relevance of rule of law suggested by Dicey's principles or Dicey's rule of law, or relevance of Dicey's rule of law, you got 1959 Delhi Convention. You should be quoting 1959 Delhi Convention and the idea suggested by Delhi Convention, why it is adopted in countries like India. Okay, why we follow the ideas of Delhi Convention 1959. That should be identified. That is very important. And regarding tribunals, try to connect it with the Article 323A and B. Then Sampat Kumar case is there, L. Chandrakumar case is there. Whenever you write answers, do not miss these cases. L. Chandrakumar case, then Sampat Kumar case is there, 2 cases that should be mentioned. Regarding chapter 6, that is accountability, etc. Sorry, chapter 5, accountability, etc. Try to give examples. For example, in media, issues of media, you can quote the issue of Republic TV in TRP manipulation. That can be quoted, issues of media. Then NGOs, you can quote the recent IB report related to the role of international NGOs in delaying the India's developmental procedures. That can also be quoted. Okay, try to connect it with the current Indian scenario. That is enough in chapter 5 and 6. Then regarding chapter 7, whenever you write answers in Indian administration and whenever you write questions related to the issues of bureaucracy, you quote the ideas of Rickson or Prismatic Society by Rex or Rickson thought should be utilized. That is, in Prismatic Society, there are certain issues, several issues suggested by Rex. That is, there is formalism is there is overlapping is there is Rex also suggests for an imbalance in polity or unbalanced polity. Janowitz also suggested for the same. Try to use all these content. Prismatic society is especially used in all the questions related to bureaucracy. You should be quoting prismatic society. The society itself is not ready to accept a system similar to ideal bureaucracy. We have certain issues similar to Basar Canteen model or Sala model can be seen in our administration. You should definitely try to use these prismatic model, advanced polity, Janowitz, then maturity immaturity paradigm by Hargreaves in every question related to Indian bureaucracy. You should be having ideas, you should be quoting these ideas in your answers. Do not leave your answers with suggesting there are corrections, there are politicization, there is lack of neutrality, lack of integrity. Do not answer similar to that. Focus on these points, these contents. There is idea suggested by Hamza Alavi. There are various ideas suggested by how social situations impact the administrative decision, how political situations. There is 10 types of political situations suggested by Farrell Heddy. Chapter 7 and 8 is similar. Try to use it in a mixed context. Only difference is in the case of anti-development thesis. Anti-development thesis is the only difference. Try to learn it separately. All other contents are similar. Try to merge your content in chapter 7 and 8 and try to use all these content in the applications. That is paper 2. Whenever you apply certain aspects of Indian administration or you answer certain question, try to use these points. Yes, Karishma will be discussing that. I will repeat the code soon after completing this. Okay, I will be taking your questions after this. Then try to use these ideas in your answers. Okay, you should be using these ideas in your answers. Prismatic society should be there in your bureaucracy question related to issues of bureaucracy or any issues related to Indian administration. You should be quoting prismatic society. You should be giving hint of prismatic society handbooks. Okay, you should be quoting the issue of differentiation and integration. There is a graph suggesting that this is a linear line, that is integration and differentiation should be in similar lines, but there are shifts in Indian scenario. Developing countries, there are shifts. These diagrams can be quoted in your answer. The issue of differentiation. Differentiation is there, but no integration. This can be quoted in your answer. Definitely, you quote RIGs in every question related to bureaucracy, issues in bureaucracy. Okay, this is related to chapter 7 and 8. Then chapter 9 should be read and studied in line with or revised in line with the chapter 8 of paper 2, that is civil services. This is very simple chapter. Just go through the performance evaluation, importance of performance evaluation, and everything else will be related to training, or you can write answers very simply related to the other. But the idea is you should be learning National Training Policy 2012 and following acts. Then Mission Karma Yogi is there. You learn about this Karma Yogi National Training Policy. Then Hota Committee is there. Learn about Hota Committee, and there are several other committees. From, for example, you consider Agarwal Committee is there. Then Kiran Agarwal Committee is there. BP Agarwal and Kiran Agarwal Committee is there. Go through all these committees. Committees are important for writing answers in civil services, chapter 8, paper 2, and also personal administration in chapter 9. And regarding chapter 9, you connect chapter 9 with the chapter 3. Okay. Try to use moral motivation on all of the concepts in chapter 3 with chapter 9, and also chapter 4, that is headquarters field relationship, etc., hierarchy of organization, etc., in chapter 4. Or you can quote McQueen's idea of men, methods, men, machine, and methods, suggested by McQueen. The three important factors of organization, that is men, similar to personal administration. You can quote the importance of if there is a question on importance of personnel administration in an organization, you can call the McQueen's ideas 3M, men, machine, and methods. Importance of men. Then another next topic is chapter 10, that is administrative. Public policy. Public policy, there will be questions directly from public policy. You can give examples: failed public policy, successful public policy, incremental model. For example, in incremental model, you can quote ICDS. That is from 1962 onwards, we are following the same ideas. In second one, in another ideas, elite natures, only certain organizations such as Wiki or all the examples, just focus on examples. Identify examples from Indian administration in public policy. Definitely there will be direct questions from most probably there will be direct questions from public policy. You need not worry about any other analytical part, just focus on direct questions. In 11th chapter also, you will be getting direct question. Just focus on the content, just focus that, and in your conclusion try to use the ideas of artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, etc. in the answers. Usage of information communication technologies in administration to improve the quality. And you can also quote Karma Yogi, and suggested Karma Yogi portal is there, that can also be quoted in administrative improvements and methods. Okay, that is enough for chapter 11. In chapter 12 also, it can be related or related with the chapter paper 2. That is enough. There is no other issues in chapter 12 also. Just focus on different types of accounting, different types of financial management. Also give examples in relation to FRBM, fiscal responsibility and budgetary management. That is enough for chapter 12. This is all relating to paper 1. In paper 2, you just focus on the ideas. The first thing is, in chapter 1, you will be having direct questions based on content. Just complete your content, that is enough. In chapter 2, paper 2, chapter 2, that is philosophical part of government, is so critical. This can be quoted in your answers. Try to use all the ideas. There is a manipulative type of government, there is different types of government is there, then different types of population is there. All these ideas should be utilized in your answers. Throughout your paper 2, you try to use philosophical part of government, constitutionalism, or what is the importance of constitutionalism. Use all the ideas from philosophical aspects in the paper 2. Okay, philosophical aspects of Indian administration should be focused on, should be given importance, and should be focused on all the keywords identified from all the contents or theories from these philosophical aspects should be focused on, and all other topics you need not worry, just focus on content. Try to give examples and try to bring paper 1. There is no not much strong relation or not strong that much important theories in other topics. You can, if you want to put SNG or NGOs or participatory type of government, you can quote social capital approach of Robert Putnam can be quoted. Then principle of subsidiarity can be quoted in LSBs and local urban local governments. You can quote principle of subsidiarity. Just focus on second ARC reports. Just go through the gist of second ARC recommendations. That is enough for writing all the topics from paper 2. And try to whenever there is a possibility of bringing paper 1's content in paper 2, use that. There is no issues. Do not hesitate to do that. There is no issues. You can use any content from paper 2, paper 1 in paper 2. Okay. I'll be giving certain ideas. That's it for class. I'll be giving certain topics tomorrow. Okay. Certain contents or certain examples that can be utilized. I'll be sharing in the group. Try to contact us. You can contact us. We are if you are not getting Try to text this WhatsApp this number. You will be getting the detail. And related to the query of Karishma, the Peter Drucker says that good communication is the foundation of sound administration. This is the most important quote related to communication. Good communication is the foundation stone of sound administration. That can be quoted in communication. Any other queries? We'll be having a session similar to this tomorrow. We'll be taking PIB tomorrow. Okay, important topics from PIB that can be utilized in the paper 2 and paper 1. That will be taken for past 1 and if yes, will be identified tomorrow. Okay, any other doubts? All the sessions will be at the maximum of 11 hours. We'll be having sessions till Thursday. Okay. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Or else you can close. Okay, then see you tomorrow. Hope you have got certain ideas related to public administration answer writing. See you tomorrow, same time, same link. Join at 8 o'clock. We'll be starting session tomorrow. Same link. Use the same link for your tomorrow session. Thank you. See you tomorrow.